Feeling betrayed, bitter, resentful, like you cannot trust anybody in life. This is something that a lot of people that I have worked with face. And recently in conversations with a friend, I realized and remembered something, which is when we live life afraid of being betrayed, it's often because something happened. You're growing up and your father, your mother, someone you trusted, suddenly acted in a way that you couldn't trust. Whether that meant violence from a caregiver or whether that meant abuse, being misled, feeling taken advantage of. What happens is that when we lose trust, we tell ourselves that the only way to be safe is by not giving ourselves 100% to anyone or anything. Because if you don't invest yourself fully into something, nobody can betray you. If you're not really committed to your relationship, if the person does something that hurts you, it's not gonna feel as painful as that original betrayal. If you invest yourself in a half-assed, mediocre way in a job, if you get fired or something happens or you lose that job, you're not gonna feel so bad because, well, you were not fully immersed, devoted, committed to it. But here's what happens. People develop this way of coping with life because when they're growing up, it works. They need to be cautious of how much of their energy, time, attention, emotion they invest in their parents, in their friends, because they're constantly being betrayed, misled. But what this does to an adult is that the adult then, out of his fear of betrayal, cannot commit to anything 100%, cannot trust anything or anybody 100%, which means that he ends up betraying himself. It means that he or she lives life in a half-assed way, in a way in which there's always one foot in and one foot out. Fear and some worries. And the way out of this is to realizing that in our fear of being betrayed, we betray ourselves because a career cannot grow without full commitment. A relationship cannot grow without full devotion. And no personal process can happen if there's no trust, surrender, devotion to it. So the reminder today is if you feel afraid of being betrayed, I invite you to explore. Were you betrayed as a child? But also, are you betraying yourself right now in the way that you show up? We have a beautiful day.